takes only a few seconds. Alright, I thought I'd do a review on the windshield sunshade for the Tesla Model 3. This is the first one I bought. I decided to use the one from Automerics. So they give you a nice little pouch here so you can store it when you're not using it. It's got a little code back here so you could get more information on the unit itself. But it's like any other sunshade you see out there. And then pull out the pouch and it just expands. Just like any other sunshade you see out there, it's black on the inside. And then once you open up, it's silver for the outside. Now, this is a relatively new company, I believe, or for the Tesla, a new model for the Tesla made by Automerics. I got it from Amazon, and I like this particular model because it's made just for the Tesla Model 3. So it's not a universal one, it's not a generic one, it's not it may fit or something like that. This is made exactly for the Tesla. And something unique about this, once you open up, is that you got a nice rigid frame, you got double stitching, but on top of that you got this flap that goes around the edge. I didn't see too many other windshield sunscreen that has a flap like this. And what this flap does is that it's going to seal out any extraneous light that comes around the frame, because the Tesla or most other windshields are not perfectly square or rounded at the corners, so some light is going to filter through. There are some comments on people that has different brands, they have light filtering throughout the edges. This flap will prevent that. So it's easy installation, it's just like anything other. So let's get this into the Tesla. And the silver side points outwards. And basically just slide it in place. Take your sunshades and just hold it in place like this. And this middle part goes between the mirror, like any other one. And you just slide this in place and hold it in place. So that's about it. Now if you notice that these little flaps, they do a pretty good job of sealing out the any extraneous light. If you want to do, you could pull out both sides into the windshield pillar like this, and it gives rid of any type of wrinkles you see on the outside. So here's what the sunshade looks like once it's installed. It's pretty easy, you just slide it into the windshield bay area and then fold down the sun visor and holds it in place. It's got a little split in the middle for the mirror. But we can see that it seals out pretty good. There's very little light coming through. Later on, when the sun comes out and beams its rays towards the windshield, I'll do a quick reading of the inside temperature with the windshield screen on and with it off. Like I says, I'm not looking at to reduce interior temperature as much as keeping the ultraviolet rays off of the dashboard and keep it from cracking up in the future. So I'll get back to you as soon as we take a temperature reading. Okay, we're going to take some temperature test on this sunshade on the Tesla. It's about 82, 83 degrees outside. And we'll see what the interior temperature is. And we'll be using a instant thermometer, a thermal pen. And you can see it's right around 87 degrees outside. Let me see what it's like inside here. 89 degrees and 100 degrees the dash. So we got some temperature reading, and what I'll do is that I'll take off the sunshade and we'll see how much the temperature changes. Alright, the sun's been beating on through the windshield for 45 minutes, almost an hour. Temperature outside is still relatively close. So we'll take a look and see what it looks like on the inside. Okay, let's see what's like inside the car now. Looks like we're at about 94 degrees. Air conditioning is coming back on in the car, but we can see that the dash is at 145. So the sunshade does decrease the temperature, the heat on the dash. That's the important part. It's about you saw right around 45 degree difference there. And on the interior, we can tell that there is a difference. So the sunshade or the windshield shade for the Tesla Model 3 does work out pretty good. It does keep the temperature down, and more importantly, keeps the temperature dash down. So temperature's still relatively in the mid 80s. So overall, it works. I'm pretty happy with it. I like the fitment of it. It's custom made for the Tesla again. And the important feature is those flappy dog ears around the frame. That sets it apart from all the other windshield sunshades I've seen for the Tesla. and it does seal up pretty good all the light leakage. Now, I wasn't too concerned about the glass panels on top because they're pretty heavily tinted, and they don't contribute to the heat as much as the big huge windshield that's just letting the sunlight all the way through. Now let's see what it looks like from the outside. Now, as you can see, this one here is made specifically for the Tesla Model 3, so it's not a universal generic fit. It's made for this car, and you can see that it seals pretty good. There's no wrinkles, no overlapping, no ugly looking folding over on top of each other. It's nice and taut, and it fits the windshield pretty good. So this is my review of the Automerics Tesla Model 3 Windshield Sunshade. It's pretty new, it looks like, on eBay, because I don't see too many reviews on it, or if any. So I just thought this is the one that reviewing. It's the one I purchased. I looked at a lot, eBays and Amazon, see what's out there. And this one here, I like those little ears on the edges that help block out any extraneous light. And I like the fact that it's made specifically for Model 3 and it's not a universal one. It's not something that was designed to fit close to the windshield of Model 3. This was made just for the Model 3 and it fits like it. So this is my review. Thank you for watching.